The story of the Guardians of David is a story of our world. In a region historically prized for its strategic military and economic value, known today as Israel and Palestine. These lands were once called Canaan. 4 millennia ago, Abraham was called by God to move to Canaan, where he had 2 sons. Abraham's second son, Isaac, had a son, Jacob, who later became known as Israel. Years later, terrible famine forced Israel's descendants to Egypt. 430 years later, Moses led the Israelites from Egypt to Canaan, where Joshua and the Israelites claimed the land and allocated it among their 12 tribes. It is now 400 years later, and enemies press in from all sides. The Israelites pray for a king to lead them into battle. From their prayers emerges Saul, anointed by the prophet Samuel to be king over the 12 tribes of Israel. Though King Saul follows God for a time, his disobedience and mistrust cause God to reject Saul as king. In secret, Samuel anoints the shepherd boy David as the future king, although David will not become king for many more years. In the valley of Elah, King Saul and his army gather for battle against the Philistine army. However, neither army is aware of 2 shepherd boys on a nearby hillside who will become Israel's guardian warriors.
The young shepherds Abishai and Benaiah awakened late after a night filled with the sounds and smells of the nearby Philistine army. Their camp overlooked the valley of Elah below. The shepherds had faith that King Saul would soon defeat the invading Philistines.
Good morning, Benaiah.
Morning, Abishai.
Oh no, the sheep has been killed.
It was one of the old shepherd's flock. We need to tell him.
The story of the 5 begins on a hillside overlooking the valley of Elah. This valley was the location of the battle of David and Goliath. Today it is a popular tourist destination.
We found one of your sheep up by our camp. It was eaten by wolves.
We came as fast as we could.
Calm down, boys. I saw the wolves yesterday and, well, I was afraid something like this might happen. I will handle them.
On the way here, we came across some of them.
We took care of them. We'll help you get rid of the rest.
Oh, thank you, boys, but I think it will be best for the two of you to return to Abishai's mother. She has been looking for you, huh? Something about chores?
Abishai is described as one of David's mighty warriors. The Bible does not talk about his childhood.
Well, good morning, boys.
Good morning, Mother.
I've been waiting for you, Abishai. The sheep have been waiting for you, too. You know you were supposed to take them out at first light.
I'm sorry, Mother. We ran into some problems.
We had to talk to the old shepherd. We found one of his sheep.
I'm sure it is all very exciting, but you have responsibilities. I had to send your sister Ariella out with the flock this morning, and she is waiting for you. Please go and send her back to me. She has chores of her own.
Yes, Mother.
Benaiah is described as David's toughest warrior. The Bible does not talk about his childhood.
On their way to find Ariella, the boys heard the sounds of a struggle and came upon the old shepherd in a fight for his life with 3 Philistine soldiers.
Thank you, boys. I guess I'm not as young as I used to be, hmm?
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Don't you worry about me. There are other soldiers raiding your father's stores, Abishai.
What do we do?
We must stop them, of course. I will not be able to do it alone. I will need your help, but on one condition. That you never tell Abishai's mother.
Wolves are mentioned several times in the Bible as being killers of sheep.
Have you seen my sister Ariella? She was supposed to be with the flock.
Your flock was in its pen when I came across the soldiers. Perhaps she heard them coming and ran off somewhere to hide, huh? I doubt she went very far.
Zariah was the sister of David, and her 3 sons were Abishai, Joab, and Asahel. So Abishai was David's nephew. Since David was a shepherd, it is possible that Abishai was too.
This is Ariella's knife. She carries it everywhere. She wouldn't just leave it behind.
She must be in here somewhere.
Maybe. Let's keep looking and see if we can find more clues.
There is no mention in the Bible about Zariah having daughters. The character of Ariella was created to improve the story of 5. Benaiah went down in a pit on a snowy day and killed a lion. The Bible does not say how, when, or where he did this.
What's that?
It's Ariella's water skin, and there's still water in it.
We need to find her quickly.
Lions are referenced several times in the Bible. They were a common wild animal in Israel at the time of David. David killed at least 1 lion. The Valley of Elah was located in the lands owned by the tribe of Judah. Jesus was called the Lion of Judah.
Ariella's necklace. My mother gave it to her. She'd never lose this.
She's got to be nearby. What's that over there?
In a pit carved out of the floor of the cave, they came upon Abishai's sister. She was pushing and pulling at a large rock that had rolled onto her foot. Not far from her was a large and menacing lion.
Abishai, help! I'm stuck!
Abishai, go to her and help her get free.
But the lion!
I will keep the lion busy. Now go!
Ben, you killed it. Ben just saved your life. You need to stop being so reckless. Now go straight home, Ariella. Mother is worried sick about you. I can't believe you killed that lion, Ben. I thought we were all dead. My Uncle David killed a lion once. And a bear.